Hello, everyone. By those sounds, do you have any ideas on what we could be learning about today? Hmm. Make sure to write down your thoughts and let's see if any of you have guessed it right from the beginning. So this is Who Am I? Who am I? Can you guess? I'll give you a few clues and we will see. Can you guess? I live on the land across the United States, Canada, Mexico, and Central America. Some people call me Wiley, and many mistake me for a dog. Who am I? Do you guys see the clue here? They're giving us some imagery of what this looks like. Do you guys have any ideas? Make sure to write them down and we'll see. My fur is gray, brown, and white. I have a long, bushy tail. My tail usually has a black tip. Who am I? Hmm, a fluffy tail with a black tip. It's an interesting clue. My ears are pointed and large to help me hear. My nose is long and narrow to help me smell. Who am I? Does anyone have any guesses? Make sure you put them down so that we can see if anyone gets it in the end. My eyes are yellow, not brown like my cousins. They glow white at night and can be a scary surprise. Who am I? Ooh, that would become scary at night. Do you guys have any ideas? I often travel in a group with others. We are called a pack. Who am I? Keep holding your thoughts and we'll see who he is at the end. I am found in many Native American stories. I am known for being smart, trickery, playful, and a creator. Here's some Native American art of this creature. Have you guessed who I am? Does anyone have any final guesses before we reveal the real answer? All right, then let's dive right in. Who am I? I am a coyote. Did anyone guess that? A coyote. There we have it. Look at how beautiful that is. In Chinook Wawa, Grand Ronde's native language, which is a native tribe around here, coyotes are called t'alapas. T'alapas. Coyotes have been an important figure in many Native American stories since time immemorial. Coyote is often depicted as a clever trickster who is playful and a creator. It is believed that the coyote made Willamette Falls specifically to benefit tribal peoples. Did you guess that it was coyote we were talking about in this story? For the second part of this lesson, we are going to be coloring our very own coyote. So, if you remember the story, you'll know that the first thing we saw were the coyote's little feet. Oh, for this lesson, you will want to grab yourself one of these outlines of coyote and some colored pencils. I picked 2 shades of brown, a black, a yellow, and an orange. So let's start with the feet. I'm using just a little bit of brown. to go in and color these legs. Now we have to remember that the coyotes in the story said that they are brown, gray, and black. So we want to make sure that we're using all of these colors. And they also have white bellies. So when we come up to the belly, we're going to make sure that we leave the belly and a little bit of the chest white. Do you guys remember what color the coyote's eyes are? There are some important features that we got to make sure that we color correctly. Here are the legs. I'm using my light brown pencil and my dark brown pencil on the legs, just to kind of give them a little bit of color difference. Now, as you're coming up here, you're gonna wanna make this little line and then keep this part of the belly white. Make another little section here and keep this part of the neck white up until the cheek, because that'll give you the underbelly. Because you wanna make sure the underbelly stays white, just like in the picture we saw at the end of our story. So we're gonna go ahead and color in these little sections. Now, there was something very special about the coyote's tail. Does anyone remember what that special thing is about the coyote's tail that we have to make sure to remember? I'll give you a second to think about it. The end of the coyote's tail is black. So we gotta make sure we remember to color the end of the coyote's tail in our black colored pencil. Just like that. Now we're gonna continue up the body. Coloring gently with our brown colored pencil till we reach the head. And now the head, I'm gonna take my black colored pencil and I'm gonna make a little eyeball. Try and line it up with this little hump on the head. I'm gonna make a little eye right there. And then you can make yourself a little nose, because the coyote has a little black nose. So next we're gonna go up and we're gonna color the big fluffy ears, because it has big fluffy ears. And we're gonna make sure that we leave the eye white for now. Make sure you leave that eye white, but you can color in the rest of the head. And then I like to add a little bit of orange to kind of break up the brown. You can do this if you want to, but you don't have to. Kind of makes other colors pop a little bit better. Brings out that brown color. Okay, now we're gonna go in with our yellow colored pencil and we're gonna color the eye nice and yellow. And then if you want, you can kind of make the colors a little bit less sharp right here. Kind of fade them out, just lightly with your brown. And there you go. You've colored your very own coyote.